So guys, here I am trying to bring you guys up to speed on what's been going on with the car or what has happened to the car. So after a nasty neck breaking money shift, the car started leaking fuel. I got it home by with the help of a few friends. I checked the car over. I thought the engine was fine. The turbo was damaged. I fixed that. And yeah, so the engine was damaged and I had no idea through cameras down there. So I at some point I'd assume it was fine. And yeah, I rebuilt the turbo and went again to rip it. And what happens next is just straight up carnage, man. She's back together, up and running. There were a few things I had to do to get it here. So I replaced the exhaust turbine on the turbo. Hopefully that is good. I don't see it spinning at idle like it used to spin at idle. Right now it's having a hard time. I don't know. All I know is I'm still gonna send it. As far as the engine goes, after that money shift and 12,000 RPMs, I put a camera down the cylinders. I didn't find anything fucked up with it. I did a compression check. It came out pretty low, but I'm blaming the gauge itself. Since all the cylinders were pretty even, it was between 85 and 90 psi of compression, which is like stupid low. But car is not misfiring. The engine sounds good. I did a valve adjustment, and I did a leak down. My leak down tester is not the best, so what I was looking for, it was just pumping air down the cylinder and see where the air was coming out from. I didn't hear any air come out the intake or the exhaust on each cylinder, so I'm saying the engine is fine. I did hear some air getting past the rings, but that's nothing a little more boost can fix. But yeah, thing is together. Hopefully it holds. I'm about to go out and drive it around. Maybe I'll rip it once. I still have the limiter set at 91, so engine sounds good. I don't see why it wouldn't take those 9100 RPMs again. So fingers crossed this thing holds and I can get back on the street with it. Sounds insane. This is how you send it. The fucking wristband came out of the intake manifold. This shit is toast, man. Freaking oil ring. Pistons. There's a whole ass missing valve right there. Yep, it was cylinder one. Dropped the intake valve out. Yeah, fucked up that head, man. It's all good though. I'm coming right back. I'll be right back. It's about to come out. Yeah, the damage is pretty bad, as you can see. I ended up finding out two intake valves and cylinder one dropped and basically destroyed the engine right up at about 9,000 RPMs and 19 pounds of boost. But I didn't let that be the end of it. I immediately got to work. I took it apart, took the engine out, was able to find an engine. A friend of mine had one. And yeah, I got that, took that one apart, threw on some Bicycle 11-1 pistons I had laying around. A buddy of mine had some Speed Factory H-beam rods. I I used those. I reused those because he had it on his engine. I decided, you know what, I'll save some money. So I threw those on. I took the head apart, got it cleaned up, got it resurfaced, and then I went and bought new Super Tech valves, new Super Tech springs and retainers, and so I could be able to rev it a little higher and have more valve control. So yeah, I did all that within, I'd say, 2-3 weeks, and most of that time was waiting on parts.